Good afternoon. I'm sitting here talking to Gemma Morrison, the community champion from Tesco Fratton Park. Good afternoon, Gemma.
Good afternoon, Steph.
Welcome. We met recently at the NCS Awards Dragon's Den event for Pompey In The Community.
Yep.
Fascinating event that was. So tell me a bit about yourself and a bit about your background and association with Portsmouth.
I was born in St Mary's Hospital, so I am a Pompey girl. I live just on the outskirts of the city. I studied at the University of Portsmouth. I've done a sports development degree here for 3 years. So I am Pompey through and through. I even got my season ticket as well for Fratton Park. So very Pompey.
Very good, indeed. And tell me, so community champion, Tesco Fratton Park, can you tell us what that programme entails and what are the kind of key highlights of it? Yeah,
so community champion is a designated colleague that's in a store, and they are responsible, or I am responsible, liaising with our local community, so giving support where we can. What we do at Tesco is we look at our aims and objectives because we are quite a resourceful company, if you like. We've got great customer base, you know, we're one of the biggest supermarket chains in England, even in the world, and we understand that when we come into a community, we can have a negative effect, but we can have such a positive effect as well. Job opportunities, it's a closer place for you to shop where you can get all your branded goods under one roof, if you like. But as a community champion, I'm here to work shoulder to shoulder with our local community and supporting them in any which way I can. We have 3 aims. The first one is to support local causes. Our second aim is to improve health. And our third aim is to tackle food poverty in our local community.
Wow, so if I think about the Shaping Portsmouth programmes, one of them we're kicking off in September is the Health and Wellbeing programme.
Yep.
And that would be interesting to see how our programme and yours might have some sort of correlation. So what do you do under that programme for the local community?
So improving health, what we've done is we've reduced sugar contents in some of our own branded products. We have introduced the free fruit for children in 800 of our large format stores. So every time you come in with your children, you can give them a piece of fruit to eat around the store. It keeps them quiet and you can try and enjoy your shopping experience. I know nobody loves going shopping, but you don't have to spend that little bit of extra money to buy that chocolate bar to keep them quiet, so to speak. We have our Farm to Fork, which is where we work with local schools, Cubs, Scouts, Brownies. What we do is we get children in for free and we teach them about where their food comes from. So we explore the store, they go to the fish counter, they learn about different types of fish. We take them to the cheese, you know, they learn that 1 litre of milk to make, I think it's a kilogram worth of cheese. So they learn little bits and pieces about that. They go to our bakery, we put them in the chiller and the freezers so they can get to see how we operate as a store. And it's a fun and engaging environment. And like I said, our head office guys have worked very closely with teachers around this, so it's to do with the national curriculum as well.
Indeed, and so interesting. And that is organised by the local school, or is it organised by the children themselves and their parents?
It's organised by us.
Oh, by you?
Yeah, so you can go online, it's the Eat Happy Project. You look for your local store, you'll fill in the form, so you say how many children you want to do, if you want to explore the store, or if you want to do about healthy eating, and then it will send an email to the store, and then the Farm to Fork guide would contact the school directly to arrange a time and date for that particular school to come in or group. We also pay up to £75 for minibus hire as well, so we're trying to keep it free. It's fantastic. Fratton, we've done over 1,000 children already since May.
So. Since May?
Yes.
That's amazing. So is it the school that goes online, or could the sort of student or the student's parents go online to register?
It's normally the school.
Yeah.
Because the school works alongside their learning aims for the year or the term, if you like. So it's normally the school. Sometimes we do special trails throughout the summer holiday or Easter. We get Easter eggs down from head office so they can decorate them and stuff like that, and they can learn the history about Easter and stuff. So it's very engaging, very, very engaging.
And you know what interests me, because obviously I have my view of Tesco, you know, obviously very large, you know, sort of corporation. It sounds like you've got a lot of local delegation to run the programme, you know, in your own community, and you're not hamstrung by, you know, corporate rules or things.
No, my job is basically bring a benefit to the local community. And that's what's so unique about my role within the company, because not every community is the same. So the community in Portsmouth is different to the community in Havant, in Whiteley, in Gosport. And we have such flexibility. The community champion has to be self-motivated, so they have to go out and find where the problems lie and how we can help as a company. You know, the amount of charities and community groups that I've met since the store opened back in November 2015, it's been phenomenal. But it's a great eye-opener for me. And the charities do support Portsmouth a hell of a lot. And if I can help them, even if it's such a small thing like donating tea, coffee to support a support group, you know, you find that the most smallest things are the things that they're absolutely thrilled with, you know?
Yes, I do. My own job, you know, teaches me that as well. So we've got 64 schools on the island, the sort of state schools, if I can call it that. Some have now become academies, but some are still in the sort of state section. So 64. Do you cover the whole island, or do you only cover a territory of the island with this programme?
So with the farm to fork, it's normally a couple of miles of the store.
Mm-hmm.
So we have Creswell and North Harbour, so they have their own little sections as well. So it's sort of like we puzzle, if you like. And then if North Harbour can't fit them in, or Creswell, another store will pick up that, and we can do that. So there is flexibility, but at the same time, you know, if we can keep it as close to the school as possible, because it's easier for the school to come in. You know, there's a lot of schools around by Fratton Park that are in walking distance. So, you know, good for the environment, great for the kids to get out and stretch their legs to come into the store. So if we can keep it as close as we can, if not, we can look at getting them in further afield.
My last question, I think you also do a Christmas food collection as well, don't you, for your company and store, whatever.
Yeah.
What's the Christmas food collection thing?
So it's called the Neighbourhood Food Collection. Basically, it coincides with our partnership with Trussell Trust and Fair Share. So they're the two main charities that fight food poverty in the UK. Our customers are amazing, and we know that. They are very, very generous. And once a year we dedicate a weekend at Christmas to encourage our customers to donate long life food to the local food bank. So for us, we support Trussell Trust, and that is King's Church in Portsmouth.
Yeah.
So they will come in, they'll send in a couple of volunteers, and the store would pledge a couple of hours to get customers to donate their long life products. It then gets packed, sent to the King's Church, and then the King's Church weigh it, and we top it up our 20% worth of money. It's not just us giving them the food or our customers giving them the food, they're getting some money to help sustain their programmes and trying to build better programmes to support people that are in that situation, because it's okay just donating food, it's brilliant, but you need to find out why they're there in the first place. And with that, you know, you can't do that with a tin of baked beans, so you have to use the money. So that's what we do.
Indeed. Gemma, the time's run by very quickly. I'm fascinated with your story. I'm fascinated with what you do. Just by looking at you, I know how happy you are in your job. And thank you. And hopefully we'll come back and see you in a few months' time and see how you're going on.
Yeah, no worries. Take care.
And you.